Hello, everyone. Good morning to you all. Welcome to day 23 of 6 a.m. Club. I'm Dr. Arjun Bopanna, and you're watching Mentors for IAS. How are you all doing? I hope all of you are excited to have another productive day, guys. We are on a roll. We have completed 22 awesome days, and many students have commented saying that it has helped them to change the way they study. They have maintained their consistency. They're giving their test and improving. So if you are joining now, make sure that every day you remain consistent, watch this video and have an awesome day. Make sure you sit and study for 10 hours and give the test at 8 o'clock. Yes, guys. So because the examination is coming close, 162 days left for UPSC Prelims 2026. And everybody out there are trying to get into the service. Make sure that you don't get left behind, right? So we've been talking about motivation. We've been talking about strategies. So today I will talk about micro notes very quickly, 5 minutes of what you should do for your micro notes. Because see, one of the very awesome strategy with respect to your examination is having revision notes that will cut short your time, and you can revise one subject by about 1-2 hours. You can do that. You can do that if you have the right strategy, and the right strategy is micro notes. I keep telling my students that you should have something which you can read just before the examination, cover the entire syllabus in just one day. All the subjects, economy, polity, geography, environment, all the subjects should be converted into this micro notes, which you should be able to read within in one day. The entire prelims or main syllabus you should be able to cover. You can do that. I have done that during my exam days, and you should have that so crisp and so ready-made that as soon as you read it, you will start getting confidence. Yes, so you should start doing that now only. You can't wait for it, wait to do it at the end. So now you have enough time to prepare those micro notes and make changes as and when you go. Right? So this is something which you should do now itself, so that at the day of the exam, you will be very easily be able to revise and get that confidence. So let me tell you what your micro note should contain. So whatever, now you are doing Indian geography, earlier you had done polity, economy, whatever it is. So make sure that this micro notes will contain important facts, data, information which you should know for the exam point of view, right? So because we will not be able to remember data for a long period of time, so you need to repeatedly read it. So if it is all there in one place, you will be able to quickly revise them. Also, all the keywords that's necessary for you to understand a particular topic, but you can't remember, that should be there in your micro notes. Different dimensions. So this is especially for your mains. When you have different dimensions, the headings, the subheadings is mentioned in your micro notes, you'll be able to generate answers very quickly. Also, trigger words, what I call trigger words, because these trigger words will help you to remember other things. So sometimes what happens is when these trigger words are given to you, or when you remember these trigger words, rest everything becomes very easy. You will start remembering everything else. So make sure you keep those trigger words also in your micro notes. So this is what your micro note should look like. So today when you read, yes, so make sure when you see some facts which you can't remember, but it's important, make note of it in your micro notes. Keywords, dimensions, and trigger words. So these trigger words should help you to build content for you in the examination. So this is what your micro note should contain. Warning that your micro note should not contain any explanation. It should not contain sentences, just words, arrow mark, plus signs, that's it. So no sentence, also no stories, because these trigger words, these keywords, these dimensions, it itself should be explanatory. It itself should help you to create stories, because with these you should be able to write 1, 2, 3 pages. With this, you should be able to remember your standard notes from which you have read. Yes, so therefore, don't write sentence, because otherwise it will again become a big bulky book which you will not have time to revise. So each subject, like say polity, you should have around 15 pages of micro notes. Economy, about 15 pages of micro notes. So overall, you should have around 200 pages of notes which you will revise repeatedly before your examination, and one day before the exam, the entire syllabus you can read if it is about 150 to 200 pages. So this is what your micro note should be. Start doing it now only if you have not done it. Okay, those who are doing it, make sure that you keep this in mind and you correct it as and when you go, right? So the keywords, the key thing about micro notes is keep it short, ultra short, be very selective, only those things which you can't remember, but you should remember. It should be exam oriented, specific, crisp, awesome notes. That's what you should do. And it should be used as a revision tool. Make sure that you use it for revision, repeated revision, and not for understanding. So therefore, borrowing somebody else's micro notes will be disastrous, right? So how do you use it? Make sure every day you revise this micro notes. See, many students might have done this micro notes, many students will be doing it also, but the thing is that they will not revise that enough number of time to remember it. Okay, so they'll just have the micro notes, they'll just show it to everybody, but that will not be able to convert, they'll not be able to convert that into actual exam necessity. So therefore, make sure that you keep revising it from day one itself. You can't wait for completing the micro notes or having everything ready and then start revising. No, you should start revising it from today itself. So every day before you sleep, 10 to 15 minutes before you sleep, you go through these micro notes, just a quick scan. You may not be able to read everything, but a quick scan will keep you getting familiar with that, because you would have read it, made the micro notes, so it will be still fresh. So every day when you start scanning it, that freshness will be retained for a longer time. So keep scanning it, multiple revision. See, please, I know many of you will be doing micro notes. Many of you would have downloaded our revision notes also. But the thing is that they will not focus on revision. They'll just make it and keep it. And after 2 months, when you open your micro notes, you will not be able to understand anything. And then you'll just stare it and you'll move on and you'll start making new micro notes. So don't let that happen. Keep revising it every day before you sleep. A quick scan, enough, 10 to 15 minutes of quick scan. Okay, this is there. Just make sure you do that and you give a multiple revision for it. This is what you need to do, guys. So make sure that you utilize this strategy very effectively, because this will be a game changer. Trust me, tomorrow you will thank me if you do this sincerely, right? So in the comment section, let me know what other issue you might have with respect to micro notes. If you're doing it, what challenges you're facing. If you're not revising it, make sure you revise. In the comment section, I want you to let me know that, promise me that you will start doing micro notes from today if you're not doing. Okay, so with that, we'll move on. So this is today's strategy, micro notes. So we'll move on, guys. So I want you to have an awesome 10 hours of studies. Promise me that you will do really good today and crack that, give that test at 8 o'clock and see the difference. So today's topic is Indian geography. In that we are going to study natural vegetation and agriculture. Make sure you cover it from your standard source, and then you can download our free revision material and you can quickly revise some important key points from our revision notes. Yes, so make sure you do that today and attempt the test at 8 o'clock. Also, as usual, make sure you give time for your health, mental, physical, and emotional well-being. Give the test at 8 o'clock and make sure that you do good. Tomorrow also at 6 o'clock. Have a wonderful day.